The fourth principle of the Kybalion is the principle of polarity. This principle states that everything in the universe has an opposite, and that everything is in a state of balance and equilibrium. The principle of polarity tells us that everything in the universe exists in pairs of opposites, such as hot and cold, light and dark, love and hate, and so on. These pairs of opposites are not mutually exclusive, but are two sides of the same coin, and they are in a state of constant balance and equilibrium. To apply this principle in our lives, we need to understand that we can use the power of polarity to change our reality. For example, if we want to attract more love in our lives, we need to focus on love and let go of hate. If we want to attract more abundance in our lives, we need to focus on abundance and let go of scarcity. Another important aspect of the principle of polarity is the power of visualization. We can use visualization to change our reality by visualizing the opposite of what we don't want. For example, if we want to overcome fear, we can visualize ourselves feeling confident and fearless. The fifth principle of the Kybalion is the principle of rhythm. This principle states that everything in the universe flows in a rhythm, and that everything goes through cycles of birth, growth, decline and death. The principle of rhythm tells us that everything in the universe, including our own lives, goes through a natural flow of birth, growth, decline, and death. This flow is not linear, but cyclical, and it follows the law of cause and effect. To apply this principle in our lives, we need to understand that we can use the power of rhythm to change our reality. For example, we can use the natural flow of birth, growth, decline, and death to change our old habits and patterns and to create new ones. Another important aspect of the principle of rhythm is the power of timing. We can use timing to change our reality by understanding the natural flow of the universe and aligning our actions with it. The sixth principle of the Kybalion is the principle of cause and effect. This principle states that every effect has a cause, and that everything in the universe follows the law of cause and effect. The principle of cause and effect tells us that everything that happens in the universe, including our own lives, is the result of a cause. This principle is closely related to the principle of mentalism, as our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are the causes that shape our reality. To apply this principle in our lives, we need to understand that we are responsible for the effects that we experience. By understanding the cause and effect relationship, we can take control of our lives and change our reality. For example, if we want to achieve a specific goal, we need to understand the causes that will lead to that goal and take the necessary actions to create those causes. Another important aspect of the principle of cause and effect is the power of taking responsibility. By taking responsibility for our actions, we can change our reality by changing the causes that shape it. The seventh and final principle of the Kybalion is the principle of gender. This principle states that everything in the universe has both masculine and feminine qualities, and that everything is in a state of balance and equilibrium. The principle of gender tells us that everything in the universe, including our own lives, is a combination of both masculine and feminine energy. This principle is closely related to the principle of polarity, as it states that everything exists in pairs of opposites, such as active and passive, giving and receiving, and so on. To apply this principle in our lives, we need to understand that we are a balance of both masculine and feminine energy, and that we need to achieve balance between the two to achieve harmony and balance in our lives. For example, if we want to achieve success in our career, we need to balance our masculine energy of ambition and drive with our feminine energy of intuition and creativity. Another important aspect of the principle of gender is the power of balance. By understanding the balance of masculine and feminine energy, we can use it to change our reality by creating balance in our lives. Thank you for watching. And that concludes our series on developing a powerful mindset, based on the teachings of the Kybalion. We hope you have enjoyed learning about these powerful principles and how you can apply them to improve your life. Follow me for more content for small business owners, and if haven't already, consider joining my free Small Business Owners Mastermind group.